Welcome to another tutorial by Minecraft Tutorials. Today we're going to go and talk about the mod for Minecraft named Craftbook. It's a really fun mod. I mean, it has lots of different things such as vehicle mods, IC circuitry mods, it's floating redstone. It's pretty cool. In particular today we're going to go and talk about the dispenser or the collector for the Craftbook app. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the required tools. So what we're going to need, obviously, is we're going to need some track, a minecart, redstone dust, lever. We're going to need the emerald ore block. The only reason why I say emerald ore is because that is the preset setting for Craftbucket in the config file. You can customize it how you'd like. Super easy. Just go in there, say you'll see the config file, open it, use an FTP file client, whatever you need to do, and open up that config file, find dispenser. It will tell you block ID that it uses, adjust it to whatever you need. I think it's 183 for emerald ore. I could be wrong. Look up the Minecraft ID for the item. So we have most of our items so far. Next one we're going to need is we are going to need a chest. We're going to need a sign. And that should be it. Let's see here. Next thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to remove this, and we're going to place the block needed for this to work. Place a track back over it. Next thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to place a sign underneath of it. And the sign, it's very simple. Place it directly underneath it, facing either one way or the other of the track. Make sure it's near the track. Place it on this block. On the second line, write dispenser. Just like that. Nothing else. You'll notice that it kind of sticks out in the middle like that. There's a different view of it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to install the circuitry. Circuitry is very simple for this. Just make sure that the redstone is pointed towards the side that has words. Redstone, words on sign. And actually I did that wrong. It actually has to be, doesn't have to be emerald ore. Any old block, I just don't want to have to go find another block. So it has to be like this. Directly to it. That's exactly how it needs to be. And that's just the way that the mod works. Next, place your lever out here. Let's make sure that the circuitry is on. Yes, it is. Okay. Next, come over here. I usually hide this inside of a wall, but for this example, I obviously will not be hiding it into a wall. Put a large chest right next to it. Just like that, kind of like a wing sticking out. So far what we have is we have the sign, some redstone dust, a lever, some track, nighttime approaching, and a large chest. Now for our component wise, that should be about it. Next step, just power cycle this circuit. Make sure it stays off for the collector to work. Place a little more track so you have a better view here. Now, get out of here. And then let's take a ride, make sure that it's working. We're going to troubleshoot this, see if it's working correctly. Oh, look at that. My minecart's gone. It's not down here. It's actually, and I'll actually switch tools so you know, it's actually in there. Now I'll ride another one across. See what happens then. Oh, it's gone again. I'll switch tools again. Oh, now there's two chests, two of them in there. So that is how you build the dispenser or the collector. Now if I were to hit this, one comes on. I take it off, one goes away. Comes on, goes off. Comes on, goes off. That's how that works with the mod. It's pretty cool. That's actually my favorite part of this. Eventually, you'll be able to build a little bit more circuitry similar to this. Do I hit it? And I have to hit it again because it needs to come out. Oh, well, that one's a goner. Ran it over. There we go. And you just go through here. Eventually, you'll be able to build something like this. It's pretty fun to do. I'd still have to do, you know, the presentation and whatnot, make it look more pretty. But there goes my Minecraft. And that's how you make a transfer station as well. Just really all it is a system of pulleys and a station where things are made and where minecarts are made and destroyed. See, now it's there. It's very simple, very easy to do. It doesn't take too much. Just the installation of the mod can be a little troublesome. But if you need any help, make sure you just comment me, or you can always visit them at the LRC, or just visit their webpage, the Craft Bucket's webpage. They usually have a ton of information. Alright, and that will conclude this tutorial. Thanks for watching.